Okay, hello guys. Yes, hello everyone. I am Nora. It's very exciting to host the Crypto Market Insights session with our guest. Today, we are thrilled to have with us our guest who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. As a host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. The live session is broadcasting on CoinW Live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. Welcome all to watch and leave your opinions or questions about market, coin, etc. in the comment. Our guest will pick up some to answer, and let's go. Welcome our guest here. We are thrilled to have you here with us today. Yeah, in this part, we would like our guest to share your market insights on BTC, ETH, and other crypto tokens you want to talk about. Please be free to share the screen to let us watch your charts. Yes, firstly, let's invite Crypto Minister. Hey, nice to see you.
Hello, GMGM everybody. I am Crypto Minister. I am the crypto trading educator for CoinW Africa. I am the founder of Golden Locks Trading Community. It is my pleasure to be on this live stream with you all this afternoon. Thank you.
Okay, please share your screen. Hey, Minister, should we wait a minute? Oh, yeah. Yes.
Thank you so much, everybody. Let me go to let's go to BTC. Coming. Yeah, so my view on the market this week, right? Hello, Nora. I should share my view about the market this week, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Basically, if you can see the chart right now, we are on the 1 week time frame. Um, you can see we've been having a huge momentum right from this downward side to the upside. Now over to this particular week, as you can see over here, we've literally been bearish. Let me highlight this candlestick very well. Look at this place. This is on a 1 week time frame. Look at, we've been bearish, and this bearish candlestick formed after we had this um, inverted candlestick indicating that, oh, the sellers are in control. Since the past 2 weeks, the sellers are in control of the market, and basically, I feel the uh, insinuation on this trend means that perhaps the market is trying to rebalance, retrace downward to another discount zone where buyers can push up again. Personally, I am going to say I look forward to BTC um, coming back to about 111,364 around that axis in the coming days or weeks. So from there, we can continue to go upward, unless there is a particular news that projects the market higher. According to myself, I feel the market is going to come downward. And if you can check over here, we have a very strong demand zone over here. I've marked this for, let me see, I've marked this since July, and I believe the market is coming back into it. And also this red line also insinuates that, oh, that place is a particular support zone. It used to be a resistance zone, and after market broke out from it. So I believe the market is going to come back to this place, retest it. If it fails this 0.5 equilibrium level, I see that the market would come back to this support zone and push higher. Currently, if you can see the past few days, about 2 days, 3 days ago, the market has been ranging around this place. That is because there is a temporary support level here, which is going to be broken very, very soon. So once we break this zone, I don't know when it is going to, when that is going to be, by believing in the coming days. So we should expect that the market is going to come around 110,000. That is for BTC. So far this week, we've literally been bearish. Over to Ethereum. Um, you can see the market. Most of the time, I use Fibonacci tool a lot, especially on higher time frame to spot a long time discount and support zone. And from there, I mark my potential demand and supply zone. If you can see over here, over the last few weeks, the market, Ethereum was accumulating, buyers, taking control and all of that. However, when we got to an all-time supply zone, there is a supply zone since November 2021. When the market got there, tried to push and break from it. If you can see this candlestick, where the market tried to break over it, but failed. If I am going to use my order flow footprint, the volume footprint over here, you can check to see that at the end of the day, there was a total for 19.9 million naira orders over here, and there were 9.79 million sales and 9.93 million buys, despite the fact that the last week green candlestick closed as a green candle. Using the volume footprint, it still shows that, oh, about there was still a sell. The sellers were in control. And then this is one of the things we combine with technical analysis. They call it order flow footprint or volume footprint. So immediately seeing something like this on a higher time frame, it tells you that gradually the sellers are getting in control. And as the case may be, you can see this week we had more of a sell. We had more of a sell, though it was it was fast-tracked through the news from Donald Trump about the war going on between Russia and Ukraine. You can see at the moment the market is gradually coming down. To me, I believe the market is reacting to the long-time supply zone created since 2021. So I feel the market, if we have a negative sentiment, you can see according to technical view in the market, there is current fear again. Think about 44 or so, if I'm not wrong. So if the fear continues, I see the market increasing back again to another demand zone. Another demand zone around 3K5 to 3K6, and that is going to take a lot, of course. And market will not just come down; it is going to have series of order flow up and down and all of that. And if I use my volume footprint as well, let me wait for it to load. The market at this point, tells us a whole lot. So to me, I feel market might come down to the 3,500 zone, though might not happen quite immediately, but gradually. So for this week, I can say Ethereum is bearish. I believe we all can see the movement, the momentum of the candlesticks coming down after it tapped through the tapped through the supply zone, and that is that for Ethereum. So perhaps let me talk about BNB. We're taking the altcoins one after the other. Yeah, I think back to Ethereum, there's something I want to show us the community. Let me go back to 1 week. Um, there's something we call RSI divergence. Sometimes I use it to confirm if the strength of the trend is weak or not. I use it to confirm if the strength of the trend is weak. Now, if you can check from this high created since March 2024 to this new high over here that people said, oh, broken the all-time high to this place, you can see it is indicating that the market is going higher. But on the RSI divergence, talking about the strength of the market, it is indicating that the market strength is dropping. So as such, the little retracement we are seeing right now is much anticipated. Just as you can see, the market after it tapped the supply zone started coming down. So we are over to BNB. Let's go to BNB on the weekly time frame. I'm coming. Just as we can see, we had series of uptrend, probably sponsored by the current bull run, I must say. So using the oh sorry, using the last um, using the last trend, for example, over here we had the last 3 weeks has been bullish. You can see this green candlestick, it's another green candlestick. But getting to this place, we started having series of a little bit of a red candle, and the market for this week is going to close in about 3 days, 11 hours. Well, to me, I think yesterday BNB made a new all-time high, and that was quite fantastic. You know. So, in my own opinion, I must say the market currently is bullish for BNB. It is bullish, and if I am to use the RSI um, divergence, if I'm to use the RSI divergence, I must say the market right now, as you can see from this place, when the market moved around this place, we are currently at the overbought zone. Of course, a retracement gradually from the 1 week time frame is quite expected. And aside that, you can see right now using the relative strength index indicator to checkmate the strength of the trend. You can see the market indicating that we are about to start coming downward. Let me draw very well so we can see. Just look at the trend. But over here, we saw that the market is indicating that we are going higher. But with this trend showing that we are coming downward, it is called RSI divergence, also indicating to us that gradually the market is going to start coming down. The reason for coming down is just to retrace so that new buyers can enter the market and push higher. And then some people will take profit. Also on the 1 day time frame, you can see from the 1 day the RSI divergence, even right from this place when the market made around 810, it was already at the overbought zone. Then you can see more momentum have entered the market pushed higher to this particular region before the new all-time high. Considering our RSI divergence, you can see right now the market is currently showing to us, according to this trend, that we are at a particular overbought zone and the gradual retracement should happen. And you can see after yesterday's new all-time high, I think $900 BNB all-time high, the market started to trace. my own opinion, according to my review, I feel the market should come down a little bit, even if we are going to have more momentum due to the trend, due to the hype currently about drone. At least the market would retrace down to 800 and about 800 USD, 800, $810 dollar per BNB. So for us to now continue to experience another surge higher, that is for BNB. The last one, let's talk about DOT. DOT is one of the fast rising coins. Of course, it's one of my best PAs as well. And according to top-down analysis, we can see right over here, we are currently bearish. I've analyzed this chart since more than 2 months ago. You can see markets reacting to the marked zone, and this arrow, you can see markets reacting to the arrow coming down. It is telling us that right now we are currently we are still bearish on normal altcoins. And this same particular pattern you find in almost all altcoins, still coming down, reacting to supply, past supply zone coming down, and all of that, as you can see. So in the last 1 week, look at the market. Let me delete this arrow so it can be more visible to our listeners. You can see when the market got to this place, the last week, the market formed the type of candlestick called the doji candlestick. Doji means indecision, telling us that the market, both the buyers and the sellers, nobody is in control. We can also call it equilibrium. And as the case may be, afterwards, you can see whenever you see a doji candlestick, especially on higher time frame or on any time frame you're about to trade, it is telling you that you should wait patiently. The market is indecisive for the next candlestick that is going to form. And as a matter of fact, the fact that this formed at a particular supply zone, it is because I'm on 1 week. That is why it seems like it is not really understandable. So when it formed at a particular supply zone, it is literally telling us that very likely after the competition between the buyers and the sellers, the market likely will come downward in reaction to the supply. And you can see, I must say, if this red candlestick forming indicating that sellers are still in control, if it closes at the end of the day, it tells us that the market will continue to go down for the time being. And if I'm going to use my order flow footprint, the volume footprint, I'm coming. You can see over here, after the doji was formed, on the candlestick, after the doji was formed, if we are to interpret the amount of volume, the amount of sales and buys that happened there, about 59.21 million sales happened and 51 million buys. At the end of the day, using the delta strategy to trade with order flow, it tells us that at the end of the day, the sellers were later in control, selling around them at the end of the day, closing around minus 8.31 million naira. So telling us, for those that want to react to that particular trend, that this time around the sellers are gradually in control and the market perhaps in probability may move downward, and that is the reaction we are currently experiencing right now. So thank you so much for listening. I hope I've been able to delve into current market trend. Thank you.
Okay, nice. Thank you for Crypto Minister. Yes, great analysis. And welcome to Coin W. Nice to see you. Yeah. And next one, let's invite Boris.
Yeah. How are you guys? Yeah, I wanted to start off with I think BNB is looking interesting, so I want to share my thoughts on BNB because this one actually made a new high yesterday, so I entered long trade on BNB because yesterday closed the day above the previous daily resistance at was $850. It closed at 869. So this looks like a breakout to me. And right now, like I joined this blue box. So I think like as long as it stays here, I think it looks good for further continuation. And I think that's one of like the stronger tokens out there right now because it did make a new all-time high. So I think as long as it can stay above like 845, 850 on the daily, we can like buy this pullback and like ultimately go higher, maybe up to like $1,000 would be my target. So that's one like I guess setup I'm looking at. And then I guess let's take a look at Ethereum. So I want to go down to the maybe the let's go to the daily. Yeah, I think Ethereum is in a tricky spot because we did go down as low as almost 4,000 the other day, which is pretty much the target that I had once we saw this movement from like 4,700. I thought like 4,000 would be a good like psychological target. So that's more or less where we ended up. But now we are like starting to pull back. So this might start turning into like a lower high structure. And if that happens, I think we'll retest $4,000 again. And then if that doesn't hold, we'll probably go down to like 3,900 and then ultimately like 3,700. So for right now, I think the high is in for Ethereum. And then let's take a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin looks a bit weaker than Ethereum because we did have this like fake out breakout high at 100. We reached like 124,000, but we were like quickly rejected, and now we are trading below the 55-day moving average here. And then we tried to retest it yesterday, but we were rejected, and now we're trading below it again. So I think the top is in for Bitcoin as well. I think if this support doesn't hold at 111, 110, then we're gonna go down to I don't know, probably down to like 108, like 108, and then 105, then 100. I think overall, like the market looks a bit toppy right now, and yeah, I'm just expecting a bit of a pullback throughout. Uh, yeah, pretty much throughout everything. Uh, yeah, the market's looking pretty red today. So I think yesterday we had like an impulsive move up from Monday's sell off, but I think now we're starting to pull back. So yeah, I would expect a bit more downside to end the week. So yeah, those are my thoughts for now.
Okay, nice. Thank you for Boris. And next one, let's invite Parasify.
Hello, Nora. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so sorry. Please, can you call me last?
Oh, yeah, sure. So,
Yeah, thank
Jay?
you.
Okay. Yeah, Jay, you here? Okay. Yeah, Jay, can you speak?
Oh yeah, is it me? Sorry.
Y-
Uh,
Yes.
by the way, into the election, I'm not gonna share my screen because I got some technical problems. So I'm just gonna share my thought and just a quick one. And in today, so uh, last week I was talking about the full moon, and unfortunately, the full moon is failed. So the probability is still the probability is failed, and it went down. Yes, it went down, and it broke the support. But right now, we are gonna wait for the new moon around the 23rd of August. So it's gonna be around this Saturday, and My thought about this week is going to be like crazy. I mean, like yesterday was the spike pump or some shit like that. Nice, not spike pump. It's just like uh, a short squeeze because like yesterday, so many people like opened the short. I was open long yesterday. I was open long, but at night when I saw, like, oh my god, I think this is going down again because like the power is not too strong. So I crossed around the New York station after the pumps, and today I'm back to short, and I'm gonna expect the new moon. We're gonna find the bottom in this new moon. So next I'm gonna be same like Boris, so more downside. So if you ask me like where's target is going to be my exactly target is around like 105 500 something, even below 105 500 for Bitcoin. For it, I'm aiming for the support around 4K and 3,500, and others. I don't have my chart right now, so maybe next week I'm gonna show you guys where's the bottom. But in a good way, we can buy cheaper out in a good way. So every reds is always an opportunity. So that's why guys, stay level headed, and this thing will like nothing happen, you know. So if we get like 10% crash or 20% on outs, no, I'm happy to buy again. I'm happy to buy. Overall, I'm still bullish, but in short term, I'm gonna be like a little bit bearish until like the new moon show me like where's the bottom and where's the reversal point. But right now, it's still too fast to predict that. Maybe next week I'm gonna predict that like where's the bottom. So that's for me this week. Thanks, Laura.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. Thank you for your sharing, Jay. And last one, let's invite Parasify. Yeah, it's your turn now. Hello, you there? Or are you busy? Parasify?
Hello, yeah, thank you so much for having me, Nora. So sorry about that. I had a bit of network issue. So I'm quickly going to share my screen on. Please give me a moment. Okay. Please, can you hear me now?
No?
Hi, Nora. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, we can't see your screen. Yeah.
Okay, please. I'm trying to share my screen. So sorry about this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Can you see my screen now?
Yes. Yes.
Can you see my screen? Okay. So I'm going to start from Bitcoin. There's really nothing going on in the crypto space right now. There's no trending news. So I'm going to start on Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, I'm so sorry if it is slacking. I have a bit of network issue. But for Bitcoin was at 112,600, 112,600 at this level. 112,600 and between 112,500 level, before I saw a move to the upside, taking out previous all-time high, which was 123,000 in this past week, and also 112,000. That's 122,000 and 123,000 level. So now from last week Wednesday, we have seen that Bitcoin made a retracement all the way up to 112,600. And if you look closely at the market, all the way from Wednesday, 13th August, Wednesday. Okay, yes, all the way from here, if you look at the market closely, all the way from 13th of August to 14th of August, from the point, it made about 100 and 123,000. Yeah, you can see it right here. 123,000. So it started dropping all the way down to 112,600. So currently the market is at 113,200. That's the current price. So I'm expecting a move to the upside once again, since the price used at that level previously as a support level, to push to the upside. So I want to see the price push back up once again, so that we can make a buy entry for Bitcoin. Like I said earlier, there's nothing really going on for the market. There's currently no news going on in the crypto space. So let's see how it plays out in this week. So we're going to be taking a buy order on Bitcoin. All right. So we have the similar case to Ethereum. Let me put my chart to Ethereum. We have a similar case in Ethereum, like I said earlier. Although from August 2nd, let's go to August 2nd. Okay, so I'm going to be showing my 4 hour time frame, and also okay, yes. So August 2nd. Okay, let me show. Okay, August 2nd. It makes more move than Bitcoin. Ethereum has made more move in the past few days than Bitcoin. It moved all the way from 3,000 370 all the way up until 4,790, and currently is at 4,277. Okay, so after that rally, it's got a retracement. So currently, there's a trend line, touching the first point at 4,600, and then another point from 4,300. Okay, so you're going to see that the price broke through the trend line to the upside. So I'm expecting a buy position on Ethereum. So for my entry on Ethereum, it will be 4,200. So we're going to get, okay, let me change this back to 1 hour time frame. I'm so sorry for the lagging behind this. I have a bit of network issue. All right, so we can see here, right here, we're going to wait all the way to when price drops back down to 4,000 or 4,200. And if you note that more of buy, if you note this current market period, also last week in the live stream, I was talking more on buy rather than selling, because in my opinion, I think that we are in the bullish era of crypto. So doing more of buying is going to be profitable to traders than selling, because currently I think that we are in the bullish market. So okay, I think that will be all for this week. That's all I have on the crypto space this week, because currently we don't have any trending news on crypto market. So normally I would like to share like a third coin that I'm looking into, but this week I basically checked on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's basically what I have on this in the crypto markets now. Thank you.
Thank you for Parasify. And yes, now I would like to dive into the next part. We will discuss this week's market trends and important data. Yes, I will share my screen now. Okay, well, the question what? For the past months, ETH has dominated market attention, and we saw that ETH whales with a balance of more than 10k Ethereum have been stacking hard since early July. Does this mean it still carries strong momentum for future gains despite the recent dip sparking fear? Yeah, for this question, um, yeah, who want to try first? Hey, crypto. Oh, okay, Boris.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll say Yeah, I think it like Ethereum's still one of the stronger coins because it did make a new high. Yeah, it made a new high along with Bitcoin. So I think, yeah, and obviously it gained over like was at like 2,500 a few months ago. So almost did a 2x in like several months. So I think it's definitely one of the stronger tokens that has momentum going for it. So I think even though like we are like pulling back right now, I think as long as it can stay above 4,000, then even if it dips below 4,000, as long as it stays, I guess above like 30, yeah, let's call it like 35, 3,600. I think um I think I would buy like any pullbacks in it, like any significant pullbacks in Ethereum. Um, I think it's yeah, I think there's a lot of attention on it, and it's been like lagging behind Bitcoin for like 4 years now. So I think it might be time for Ethereum to like take the lead over Bitcoin. But it's yeah, still too early to say. But I'd still be bullish on Ethereum, like long term.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you for Boris. Yeah, thank you for your analysis. And back to this question. Let's invite crypto minister. Yeah, do you have any idea?
Thank you so much, Nora. Personally, just as you can see, what pushes the market is volume and demand. So the fact that the whales from Ethereum are stacking as much as they can, and the fact that even down to the Trump family, like everybody, most top investors, say Michael say all of them buying, stacking up BTC. Personally, I feel like the momentum still very very strong, still very very strong. I will not be surprised if we have BTC, if we have Ethereum getting to around 5K even beyond. So the fact that demand for this coin still skyrocketing. So of course, the momentum keeps going. I feel the dip currently is just a little bit of the market, just like I shared earlier, reacting to a particular long-term supply zone. So afterwards, of course, people are going to stock their assets and get back perhaps a little bit of retracement to the discount zone, as the case may be. Then we continue to see a strong momentum higher. So personally, of course, Ethereum is still a very good asset that I believe is just getting started very soon. In months time to come, we should see Ethereum going higher, surging to even more bigger prices.
Oh yeah, thank you for crypto minister. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you can be louder, yeah, maybe we can hear you clearly. Yes. By the way, thank you. Okay, Paris one, yeah, you wanna try?
Okay, so over the past month, Ethereum has been in the spotlight. A key thing people are watching in the market space are the big players. And when we talk about the big players, we mean the whales. So what they're doing, what they're buying, and how they're buying. So these whales are wallets, holding like 10,000 Ethereum or more. Basically, they are basically in quotes, they are the millionaires or the billionaires of Ethereum. So since early July, or I would say since late July, the whales have been buying more Ethereum instead of selling, and this is what we mean by stacking hard. And when big investors keep buying during dips, it often signals that they believe in the long term strength of Ethereum, or rather the long-term strength of the market. So now, for Ethereum, the price has recently dipped, and that naturally makes smaller investors, or I would say newbies to crypto, panic or nervous and fearful as to maybe the crypto space is dipping in loss, and probably they might not want to invest. But the whales, when crypto is dipping, they take it as the opportunity of them buying at a discount. So obviously everybody knows that when the market comes down is when most of these whales buy the coins. So they take it as a discount opportunity, and it is definitely not a reason to panic. So if the big investors, which are the whales, are still loading up, it usually means that they expect the said coin. And in this instance, we're talking about Ethereum. So it usually means that they expect Ethereum, to go higher in future. It doesn't also guarantee immediate gains. Prices can still move up and down in short term, just like the way it's doing currently. In the past 2 days, Ethereum has not really moved from a huge price. It's still in the same price that it has been in the past 2 days. So it doesn't guarantee Ethereum immediate great gains. Prices can still move up and down in this period, but it shows that the momentum is still strong in the background, and it shows that people are still investing in the coin and expecting it to do well in the long term.
Okay, yeah, right, yes, that's great. Thank you for your analysis about this question. Yeah, thank you for clarifying. And Jay, do you have any idea about this question? Yeah, should we hold it?
For the sparking fear, fear mean buy, greedy mean sell. So that means, yeah, like I told you guys before, I'm not trying to shilling, but 6K guys, 6K, 8K, and 9.5. That's it. So that's my target for it. I still got it from this year for it only, not sold, not Bitcoin. So this year is its season and the out season. So if you see like it uh, discount like 20-30%, why not buying, guys? It's cheap. I mean, like it's cheap. I mean, like rather you buy at the top when it's around like 4,500 or even like 4,600. But right now it's close to 4K. So that means you got a great deal to buy. So fear? Nah, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I mean, like this well, you don't know how those well is playing. You know, those 10K is the one that get tracked, right? But those that not get tracked, like example, like the one that over the counter, you you guys won't know it. So I mean, like because I also do some over the counter purchase of E and BBCs, and people will know like uh how much do I got. So that's that the news show you guys like it's only 10K, but actually it's more than 10K, guys. So yeah, my target is still the same. Not 6K, I'm gonna retire, guys. If not 6K, if not 8K, I'm gonna retire this year. So it's by 8, guys. Cheers.
Okay, yeah, sure. A very positive viewpoint. Yeah, thank you for Jay. And let's move on to the okay, let's move on to the next question. Yes, everyone has been waiting for an altcoin season. But with the number of tokens constantly increasing, it may be hard to see a market where everything relies together. What's a perfect scenario about the alt season in your mind? Which sectors will capture the market attention? Maybe AI, RWA, GameFi, etc. Yes. Well, it's a question about all season. Okay. Parsifying.
Okay, so firstly, I'd like to explain to us, what all season is. So this is when Bitcoin cools down a bit, and investors, start pouring their money into other coins that other coins below Bitcoin, or if I would use another word, I would use other coin that might as well do well like Bitcoin. Yeah. So causing many of them to rally hard. And in the past one, we've had coins like Shiba Inu, we've had coins. No, I think Shiba Inu was actually a meme coin. Okay. We've had coins like Solana and the likes. All right. So altcoin season happens, when the Bitcoin slows down after a rally, giving big investors confidence to move money into other coins. And in the past, this meant that almost every altcoin pumped together. But now, there are so many tokens. There are so many tokens that people can easily just invest their money. So instead, money will likely flow into specific areas or certain coins, with the strongest hype. Like we said, most of these altcoins, meme coins, are basically about hypes, which probably like celebrity hypes, market hypes, and thereabout. So there's some areas like the gaming areas, the layer two solutions, the real world assets, and even some meme coins can also capture the most attention. So if Bitcoin stays stable and Ethereum shows more strength, investors will feel safe to actually invest in those coins. And the next altcoin season may look more like pocket of big winners rather than market where everything rallies at once. So I think that currently investors would like to move from Bitcoin to altcoin and invest in them. Okay, so with the number of tokens currently increasing, maybe I had to see a market where everything rallies together. What's the perfect scenario about the altcoin season in your mind? Okay, so I've answered. I think I've given my answer to that.
Okay, sure. So meme coin, yeah, Parasifine, do you have any meme coin you are more likely to pay attention?
All right. So, like I said in the past live session, like I said in the past live sessions, I really don't do well with meme coins because I just think that meme coins are more of scams nowadays because we have several meme coins that people just create out of fun. They just make a coin and then rock pull the market, and then you think, oh, you're investing in one good coin, and then it turns out to be scam at the end of the day. So if you want to invest in any meme coin, I will advise that you do your proper research and also analyze the market and just be sure that it's not going to be rock pulled, and just be sure that it is not scam. Currently, I've not done any research on meme coin because, to be honest, I do not think I would like to invest in any meme coin at the moment. But if we're talking about altcoin, I'd like to see the likes of Solana. I'd like to see ENA. I'd like to see People. I'd like to see Celestia, and several other coins like that.
Okay, sure. Thank you for your advice. Yeah, it's useful. Okay, and next one. Yeah, crypto minister. Do you have anything you want to share?
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Nice one from Philosophy. Yeah, since she already explained what altcoin is all about, well, personally for me, it is quite disheartening. Having a lot of tokens coming up, like every day, literally every day, you see different team creating series of projects and all of that. And to be honest, at the end of the day, the market capitalization really matters when it has to do with the price and all of that. And seeing this current situation, it has literally affected even the bull market for other altcoins. That is why right now you see, even when Ethereum pushes to a very high milestone or BTC, you still see some normal coins like LTC, all of that crawling. That is very, very bad. And to be very honest, if we don't see big boys starting to invest in coins, it is going to be very devastating at the end of the bull run. We see that insignificantly some coins did not move. Another reason also, the fact that right now every day different meme coins, people tend to sell off their normal portfolio just to buy a particular meme coin that at the end of the day they are going to likely get from. So all of this, it is quite detrimental to the crypto market. I could recall when the Trump token was created, a lot of my guys, a lot of big boys that I know in the space, some people selling off their coin just to hope into the hype on Trump. Though at the end of the day, is majority of them later went at loss. All of this affects other altcoin. Well, personally, to me, I'm going to say even if we later have the bull market, perhaps for other altcoin when the dominance of BTC comes down, still not see that much XX, like that much movement, momentum, unlike how it used to be before. I believe year in, year out, more people's awareness comes into crypto, more people are interested in the space. Despite that, we actually have more coins, and at the end of the day, it is more like there are more coins compared to the enough demand that will push it. And economically, in an economics graduate, I would say the higher the demand, the lower the supply. That will create a surge in the price. But now we're having the other way around. As the demand is increasing, we're having a huge amount of supply of different tokens, um, diluting that push everybody is expecting. So to me, I must say, um, personally, in my own view, I feel the market is going to, even if the autism is going to, not really see that much XXX for past um, crypto crypto projects we had before this time. We not really see much movement on them as it used to be before for Bull. And then the sector that will capture the market's attention. Well, personally, it is very, very clear to everybody. The current hype till now is still on the meme coins. Like, at the end of the day, the mindset of a lot of traders, a lot of newbies coming into the space is to just quickly make money. So at the end of the day, the perfect match for literally almost all of them is just coming to me when they hear a particular hype on the coin. Everybody just want to hope in and just get inside, even if the fact that it is quite disastrous. Personally, I would say it is the sector that will capture the market is still me and exchange tokens. Like, yeah, exchange tokens is a very good example is the CWT. So these are sectors and perhaps the L2 layer 2 um, tokens. Gone are those days where we used to have play to earn and all of that. So right now, I must say the sector that will capture the market attention, let's say the AI and the exchange tokens, just like I've cited an example.
Yeah, AI exchange coins. Yeah, that's great. Thank you for your sharing. And let's move on to the next question. Yeah, with altcoin season possibly on the horizon, how should investors navigate the market? Is now the right time to enter, and how can risks can be managed? Yes, risks. Yeah, we should pay attention of it. And Boris, do you have any advice?
Um, I mean, for me, I would say like be patient. Like most of the charts that I'm looking at, they look very like choppy and sideways. I'm not really seeing much of a trend right now. So I think maybe there'll be more movement in September once summer's over and all the big I guess whales are back from their summer vacations. I think then we'll start to see more volatility. So I would just wait for a trend to emerge. For right now, I don't really see much of a trend in most altcoins. So I would just say just be patient and wait for some more like bullish momentum to come into the market. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, thank you, Boris. And Jay, do you see any trend?
Um, yeah, I'm kind of agree with Boris right now. This brand is kind of choppy. It's kind of sideways. It's not just in crypto. It's also on the stock market and also in gold. So everything is kind of choppy right now. But I think after the new moon of next week, I think I can answer this, but right now I don't know. I can't answer that yet because all I see is more downtrend. But if you guys like more into the spot market, so if the question is it good to entry? Yeah, it's always good to enter, guys. It's always good to enter. You guys never know like which coin is gonna pop up first. It's like uh Binance is the one that Boris mentioned about it. Like what if they not coming back and retrace, so it's always good to enter, guys. Just like uh you have to have mindset. If there's some pullback, just buy more. I mean, like a dollar cost. So that's why like my point is never do uh like the big margin at the beginning. So just stay cool, just stay cool, and keep BCA. And when the price drop like 5-10%, just keep buying. Because like right now it's easier than rather than we are at the bear market, because on the bear market like you guys not supposed to buy spot, and we are at bull market, and spot is the key, guys. So if you guys ask me, yeah, it's always a good time. You guys never know. Yeah. Cheers.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you for Jay. Yeah. I'm sorry that I forgot to ask Boris. Yeah. What's your own risk management? Yeah. Do you want to share some?
Um, I mean, I for any trade or any investment, I try to use a very low, low, I guess, risk percentage relative to my account size. So, like in trading, I'd probably, I'll do like 1 to 2% risk per trade, and then like for any like long term holds, that's going to be like a separate portfolio. So I would like separate your trading portfolio from your investing portfolio, and I would, even when it comes to investing, I would allocate maybe like, let's say you have like a list of 10 tokens that you like. I would like diversify among those. So maybe do like, like 20%, like 20% each to your top two coins, and then 10% to the others, like something like that. So I would like, yeah, diversify. And like when it comes to trading, definitely, don't risk too much of your account on any one trade. That's pretty much all I have to say.
Okay, nice. Thank you, guys. That's great. Thank you all for joining us today. I bet today's live stream is very important for our audience under this bull market. Be sure to keep eye on CoinW and our esteemed guest. Follow the Twitter accounts as they will continue to share valuable insights on the world of crypto. Yes, don't forget to follow the Twitter account. Stay safe and take care about your sport. Good luck. And overall, I would like to thank everyone for joining this inspiring discussion today. Take care and see you next time. Yeah, thank you.
See ya.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much, Nora, for having us. Thank you so much.